Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We go with a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. Tackled, but first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the tackling right there, but that's a turnover.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffaloes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a good throw. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Ball handed off. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6 from Neighborhood. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in zone territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the back now goes in motion. They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Poor defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Colorado 14, Boston College 0.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the junior. Gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Boston College. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score, Colorado 14, Boston College.
Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kickoff.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And he pulls in the catch. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fence. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Incompletion sets up a second down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And then he's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so is it better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback?
First and 10.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just trucks the man.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here comes a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on third and short. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Gives it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Looks like Boston College will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go. Touchdown, Boston College. And they go in front here in the second half.
Boston College, number 31, action score.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll hand it off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly, 2-9.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion.
42 Spider, 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Colorado 25, Boston College 20.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, here comes the reverse. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
There's so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, Boston College.
1st and goal, handoff. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Eagles. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back, and he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
25.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down, avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Boston College will likely just try to bleed the clock out here. Send the back in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down near the 6-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.